Hey everybody, check it out. What's up? It's Hercules Porsche's professional intro. Yay!
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Hercules Porsche here, and we're taking a look at Project Nova via some generous people's cell phone footage, it looks like. I want to, before we get started commenting on the footage here, I want to give a big thank you to both Dennie Fleetfoot, whose footage you're watching right now, and later on it'll be Sergeant Kirk's footage. And yeah, I'm basically just borrowing their footage and offering my 2 cents over everything I see. Here, of course, was a CRU hack. But yeah, as I've gone through here, we've seen a lot of familiar elements of Dust. Here's hacking a control panel. It looks like they've changed the texture on that a little bit. But yeah, as you guys can obviously see, we are working with much smaller environments now at Dust. But these suits are familiar. It's the suits we're used to seeing. We just walked by a Caldari medium suit, and there was a Nano Hive. There's the cloak. Clearly didn't work because he moved. And there was a Mar Heavy getting pout. So yeah, we can see a lot of familiar elements. The Dust 514, we all know and love, but as time goes on, okay, there's a Caldari Heavy. I think a Mimitar Medium just went by. But yeah, yeah, so I've seen a ton of things we've already seen in the game before. Here we are taking a look at some varieties of Galente suits. So it looks like the light suit has been broken down into two different suits. Same thing with the medium. Assault and support, so I guess logistics has been renamed to support. And it's Sentinel and Vanguard, and Sentinel is the suit we're all used to. That was the standard heavy. Vanguard, I don't know what that is. Is that going to be the new name for Commando, or is that the heavy with the shotgun? And we can see here the light again has been divided into Sharpshooter and Infiltrator. So Infiltrator, I guess, would be the classic shotgun, maybe shotgun scout with a cloak, and Infiltrator might be the snipers, because we have seen the sniper rifle. Alright, so we've moved on to Sergeant Kirk's footage. I've shut off the audio just because there's a lot of, he was clearly, there's a background audio of people talking, so I've just shut that off. But we're on the heavy right now. I didn't really get to see any proper footage of heavy takedowns. You saw that ragdoll. It looks like, I know maybe people don't care about ragdolls, but it looks kind of what we're used to. So I guess we can probably expect ragdoll physics to be the same. This is a change. The grenade, whatever they clearly changed the way grenades have been used. I actually, when I first I thought he was cooking a grenade, but he's just holding that in his hand. So they've clearly altered grenade physics. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see it go off right, and any of these grenades go off right in front of them, except maybe this one, which killed him. So that doesn't give us a great perspective. But here we are with the sniper rifle, and that is looking great. So yeah, we've been seeing the familiar shotgun, the familiar only green, the familiar HMG, but the sniper rifle has been completely redesigned, and I don't know if you guys know sniper rifles in Dust. I'm sure you do, but they completely deserve to be. Looks like a very easy to fire and aim scope. So I'm very pleased with that change, because sniper rifles in Dust 514 were not that fun to use. So this definitely looks like a big improvement, and this looks like we're in one of the only actually open-ish areas that I've seen in Dust. Obviously, we've been in a lot of pretty closed areas. There we are looking at the spawning map. So spawning mechanics might be somewhat similar. I have seen CRUs. I have seen uplinks in the footage. I think those will pop up later on. And here's the rail. I'm about 99.5% certain that this is a rail rifle. It just looks like they've made it a little sleeker looking. Here's the uplink I was talking about. They changed it. I actually like the color change. It's got a bit of a brown texture, which I like because I've put something with a little bit of color down instead of white on top of white surfaces, so that's good. Um, but yeah, overall this is looking like a very like an attempt to scale back the kind of ridiculous expectations we had with Dust. Not ridiculous, you guys know what I mean. We're not, so we don't see any evidence of vehicles. We don't, I don't, I don't really see any evidence of big environments to snipe to really make the sniper work. Even though the sniper rifle itself looks a lot better, I don't know how much fun we can have with sniping without a big environment. I think the SMG will make an appearance at some point in the footage. I'm a little concerned about choke points in this game. Looks like they might need to play with the level design a bit. But there's a big list of weapons, which from Dust, which we haven't seen any evidence if they're returning or not. You know, this is the only rifle I've seen, so we don't know if the other rifles are gonna are gonna end up in this game. We don't know if plasma cannons, various pistols, remote explosives, and we haven't seen any equipment outside of the uplink and nanohive. And I'm a little more confident that those will show up because we do have the support class, um, but we don't have confirmation of repair beam. And that was actually one of the first things that concerned me, was that I didn't see any logis on the field. I didn't see any repair beams going out. And if the game lost the logistics character, I'd be very disappointed for obvious reasons. So yeah, we don't know how far that support character extends. If they're just getting better uplinks, or if they're actually going to have a repair beam here. Yeah, we're getting a little more footage with the shotgun. A lot of shaky whatever physics. That shotgun certainly is interesting. It's the classic shotgun we all shape we all know, but I mean I haven't actually checked if the lore of these weapons. I know apparently I remember assault rifles, which are the another Galente ish weapon. We're supposed to fire plasma, but these shotguns definitely look like they're firing plasma. So, but there's so much stuff we don't see in here. We haven't seen any reference to ISK, skill points, Aurum, any of that stuff. So, kind of putting in doubt whether those aspects of the game will transfer for people who are used to that stuff in Dust. So yeah, not a lot of confirmation on if those mechanics are completely gone. We don't know. But yeah, all the suits might. There's no suit customization we've seen. There's no there's no evidence of tiers, and I really like the fact that they might have committed tier side and gotten rid of the whole, you know, basic frontline suit versus officer suit thing that was always been kind of. I mean, I've abused it, but it's kind of a not great aspect of Dust because letting I think the more tier side they've committed, the better off the game is. So I'm totally on board with that. Because it certainly does look like they've just divided everything just strictly into race and class, and not taking out the tiers. But what we don't know is if the suits are tied. The weapons and the suits have an appearance of being tied together, because the infiltrator, they have different classes of scout, one with a shotgun, one with a sniper rifle. So does that? So yeah. Oh, we saw. Okay, that heavy there was where was wielding a rail rifle. So it's possible that the Vanguard has become just a new name for the Commando. And we can see in the mini map there was a Sentinel popping out over there. It looks like we're in a Mimitar assault right now. I think Kirk was. This isn't Kirk's actual gameplay, by the way. This is his. This is him. As you saw right there, that's him going between other people's TVs. There we got some melee. Pretty much the melee we all remember. The shoulder check and some more terminal hacking here. So the terminal actually changes color when it's hacked, and from what we saw of the from the objective screen that I kind of skipped past for you, it looks like you can see a meter at 2 meters at the top of the screen. So it looks like there's a sort of it's an objective-based mode where you gather points by controlling the terminals, and so I guess this would be equated to skirmish, only instead of ticking down an enemy MCC, you're ticking up your own kind of meter. But yeah, it looks like what we're playing right now is a sort of reimagined skirmish mode. And we can see people coming back here to guard one of the objectives. Now I can see that kind of what looks like a solid, there we go, solid, I don't want to call it glass. I don't know if it's a force field or hard plastic or whatever. So it looks like body shots with the sniper rifle are effective for one-hit kills. And there we see him getting actual war points for the termination. So the whole needle aspect is still there. Hopefully slightly less annoying nanohive noise than we were all used to. I think that it doesn't bother me anymore, but I actually have distinct memories of one of the first things I experienced in Dust was being kind of nauseated by the sounds of nanohives, and then that just, I don't know, went away. So there we go, some actual HMG gameplay, and it looks like we're getting towards the end of the footage here. So again, a big thank you to Dennie Fleetfoot and Sergeant Kirk, CPM's extraordinaire, for letting me borrow their footage and just offer my 2 cents and just, saying a bunch of obvious things over the footage. But yeah, guys, it's all in scaled back, but it looks like we might have a decent little bit of gameplay continuing the Dust legacy. And it is going to be free to play on PC. That's the format for it. So I am sad about that because I'm a console man and with a console plan. But anyway, guys, that's all of my feedback. Until next time, I'll see you Starside.
Move, shake, shake, now drop. Move, shake, shake, now drop. I like. Move, shake, shake, now drop, 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 drop.